मैं समय हूं। मेरा जन्म सृष्टि के निर्माण के साथ हुआ था। मैं पिछले युग में था, इस युग में हूं और आने वाले सभी युगों में रहूंगा। मेरा चक्र निरंतर गतिशील रहता है। रुकना इसका धर्म नहीं है। जो मेरे साथ बदलते नहीं, मैं उन्हें बदल देता हूं। विश्व के आरंभ से लेकर आज तक मानव जो निरंतर रच रहा है, वह सब मेरे सदुपयोग से ही संभव हुआ है और हो रहा है। मैं एकमात्र ऐसा संसाधन हूं जो व्यक्ति के जन्म से उसकी अंतिम सांस तक उसके साथ होता हूं। क्या मुझ में कोई परिवर्तन हुआ है? नहीं, परिवर्तन इंसान में हुआ है। बदलती सद्ज के साथ इंसान बदल गया है। कुछ समय पीछे चलकर देखते हैं कि कितना परिवर्तन हुआ है इंसान में। चलिए 80 के दशक में चलते हैं, क्योंकि हर कोई इससे किसी ना किसी तरह से जुड़ा हुआ है। किसी का जन्म, किसी की कॉलेज, किसी की शादी, किसी की फर्स्ट जॉब। Bollywood is one thing which we can all relate. Let's see how the Bollywood was at that time. चलिए देखते हैं कि 80 के दशक में कैसा था हमारा बॉलीवुड। The 80s were all about a mix of styles with beat. It was the time when everyone had their own individual styles depending on their lifestyle and personality. Bell bottoms gave way to white pants. I am a disco dancer. I am a disco dancer. And colored shirts were still worn on the big screen. See how a hero would propose to a heroine in those days.
सुमन, मैं नहीं जानता दुनिया मेरे और तुम्हारे रिश्ते को क्या नाम देती है। इस रिश्ते की क्या सीमाएं हैं, मैं नहीं जानता। अगर मैं जानता हूं, तो बस इतना, मैंने प्यार किया है तुमसे।
There were characters that left a permanent mark in our hearts, like Mogambo.
Jump! Hey, Mogambo! Mogambo. खुश हुआ।
70s and 80s were dominated by Amitabh and that hero-heroine-villain format. Not that this was new to Bollywood, but what happened was the hero moved from being the protagonist of the film to becoming a larger-than-life portrayal of a magical reality. The early 80s was highly influenced by the gangster culture of the West. The cabaret singers swaying in glittering gowns and the twirling feather boas, to the men dapper in suits exchanging unambiguous briefcases and the firing of innumerable bullets following. It was original to every film made then. And the attraction of this was no less. Romance was still high in the 80s, and this particular feeling was exploited in all ways that had still remained unused by the filmmakers of the past. Foreign locations, designer saris, and soothing music was the new formula of a blockbuster. Now let's come back to how industry was shaped up during those days. Those were the days when the economy was not liberalized and the government had control on literally everything. Can you believe that even to buy steel, there was a quota and approval process? Let's see how the industrial packaging space and Signode was evolving in India during those times. They have a very crude method of packaging during those days, and no one really bothered about packaging. That was the time when Signode took a bold step, and while nowadays you fight with competition, but Signode during that time decided to fight against industry practice. Steel strapping plant was set up. Changing the industry practice and building a successful business in the real world was like fighting a battle. It was tremendous courage. Few crazy individuals and a crazy company wanted to change packaging practice in the whole country. Then came the Magnus strap. Not that the journey was smooth all along. There were times when they weren't at all sure they were up to the challenge. There were times when they felt hopeless, even washed up. But they never gave up and they never surrendered. Who were the people behind this? We had just one manufacturing facility which was at Rudraram, and we sold tools and steel strap. समय के चक्र को थोड़ा और आगे बढ़ाते हैं. चलते हैं 90 के दशक में. The 90s was the golden era of Bollywood. It was dominated by Shah Rukh Khan and his poignant dimples, cheeky demeanor and floppy hair seeming to forever play the role of a hero. The good old days of Kuch Kuch Hota Hai celebrated the spirit of love and friendship. Let's see how a hero was proposing to a heroine in those days.
मुझे तुमसे प्यार हो गया है.
During those days, the concept of Friendship Day was quite new, and thanks to the movie, this special day of friends came to light. But not a single film yet has been able to create the magic of Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge. The 90s blockbuster hit film made every single girl want a partner like Raj. Then came the two epic Indian family dramas, Hum Aapke Hain Kaun and Hum Saath Saath Hain. Let's get back to business now. Economy started getting liberalized during those days. After changing packaging practice in metals, Signode was now looking for non-steel market. From just steel strap and tools, we started becoming multi-product company. New plant was started at Silvassa with edge board manufacturing. We also started making equipment, angle board, BOPP tape. समय के साथ जरूरत बदली और जरूरत के साथ हम. Who were the people behind this transition? Lot of you who are sitting here were the people behind it. By the end of the 90s, Sig India emerged as a leading name in the industrial packaging. We started to define the rules of the game. दशक बदला, नए युग की शुरुआत हुई. 2000. आइए देखते हैं समय का प्रभाव हिंदी सिनेमा पे कैसे रहा. 2000s, the current era of Bollywood, and in this period, the length of a decade seems to be shortened to a year. Advancements in both technologies and acting skills is made on a week basis, which starts on Friday with new releases on the box office. Let's see how a hero was proposing to a heroine in those days.
शालिनी, मैं तुमसे और सिर्फ तुमसे प्यार करता हूँ.
Nowadays, the movies are not about acting, but several other factors also contribute equally. In the era of 2000s, movies compete for new records rather than success. The movies of this era are revolutionary, offbeat, and sometimes beyond audiences' imagination. Industry was more matured by now. Industry was looking for more sophisticated packaging, which became a big differentiator for products companies were selling. The Silvassa facility was expanded and more products were added towards end of this decade. Signode was again ready with lots of enthusiasm and courage. Signodians wanted to pack whatever you can think of. So basically, they were packing whatever came on their way. Post 2010, lot got changed in Bollywood. Let's see how a heroine was proposing to a hero.
Love you. देखा कितना सिंपल था.
Industry has become more matured now. In Signode, we changed with changing time and expanded ourselves. New manufacturing facilities were set up at Rudrapur and Dahej. We also acquired Wintech in beginning of this decade. Later, Signode also made few big acquisitions in India. Lots of new products got added. Well, we have seen lot of different times in the last few minutes, and now this is the time to put it in perspective. 80s and 90s are things that a lot of you cannot relate with. Let's see how we were in the decade of 2000 to 2010 and post 2010.